Story so far. This is the story about running your life, managing your life professionally so that you self-motivate yourself. If it sounds a bit unreal, then you do not fully understand how to use motivation. This is not just a story, but a successful method of running your life in such a way so as to self-motivate you. This series of short videos explains and demonstrates how you can benefit from productivity. The word benefit is an understatement because for me it changed my life dramatically and got me out of a 3.5-year slump, a 3.5-year depression actually, and put me back in the game of life. And now I am winning. So come on this journey of getting you back in the game, or getting you much more into the game of life. There is no catch, no fee, no sign up here for this or that, just data on how to get yourself going again. Here is a successful way to live your life that you will not regret. As said previously, this is the story about running your life and how to run it as a programmer. You don't have to be an actual computer programmer to gain from this information. Just recognize that the very nature of a true programmer is to optimize and make better any program that is being written. Life is all about living, doing, continuing on, surviving, and then improving. Once you can basically survive, then you would ideally look towards surviving better than how you survived yesterday. I mean, the caveman was just a man in the open until he found a cave. Then he slept in the cave and later made a home in the cave. Then he called himself Caveman. He improved his condition day by day until we fast forward to modern day man and now have all these advantages of modern day living. How did we get here? We allowed creative people to enhance their lives a bit at a time, and we learned from them and then continued for ourselves. So, this is what a programmer does. He writes a program to solve this or that issue. Once he has the program performing its function, then he improves it, optimizes it, corrects parts here and there. In this way, he becomes a better programmer, and also his program is improved. Whether you can relate to the caveman or the programmer, it's exactly the same concept. What I'm saying is that a successful person just needs to improve in the forward direction each day in some way, and he will survive well. Not just survive, but survive better than before. We therefore need to structure our lives so that we always improve it forward in some way, if possible each and every day. But at worst, keep it at the same level as yesterday. Then tomorrow you can advance a bit. In this way, you will be making some step forward each and every day, or at least once per week. This story will lead you down a very positive road where you can apply this method to your life so as to improve it for the better. You are possibly already doing this in some way to some degree, and if so, then you will observe what you are doing and then you can reinforce it. You may also observe areas where you are not implementing it and can then take this on or modify your behavior so that you become better than you were before. What I'm leading up to is a management system for your life. This system is so well planned out and very easy to implement once you have the basic rules or laws. Then, of course, you need to implement it. Apply it. There are many points that need to be presented and discussed here. I will list just a few so that you can see the route that we'll be taking. But other points will appear as we go, and they need to be given in the correct order so that you can see why we are using them. The why is critical. Here are some of the points that we will be unpacking. The big why. Interest. Positive and negative thoughts. The 12 laws. To-do lists. The big why. No matter what subject people discuss in life, there is one critical aspect that must be part of any discussion, and that is the why. Without the why, then we are not really discussing things, or we really don't have a reason to discuss things. So my point to get across to you is that you need to know why things are being done. Yes, you need to take responsibility no matter what you are doing in your life. You need to know the why, because if you don't know the why, then you are really not alive. You are not alive enough to know what you are doing. So ask the question, why?